Welcome back for another episode. Today we're going to be working on the Red Ram Roadster, my 24 Dodge Brothers hot rod. We're going to work on the grill shell. Got to fill this void here. So this is the original outer shell for the grill radiator. And what I want to do is just keep it simple. Some vertical bars, 3/8 diameter, maybe a 1/2 inch spacing between every bar, and just keep a traditional look with this grill. So let's get started. Alright, so we got the grill shell off the car on the table. We got our 3/8 round stock rods ready to go with the chop saw. So basically we're going to frame out an inner structure and then start laying out the vertical bars. So let's get that chop saw fired up and get some measurements taken. Alright, so I want to get some measurements here so we can, what do they say? Measure twice, cut once. So let's endorse that. So our maximum height is 21¼ inches. And our width is going to be 19½. So I'll go ahead and just cut out 4 pieces to get this framed out with. On the top we'll put a slight radius to mimic the arc of the grill shell. And then we'll start laying out the bars. So we got that top piece cut, and now I just want to put a slight radius on each end of it to match the contour of the grill surround. So we'll take it over here to the wagon wheel and we'll just get it clamped on there to get it in position and give it a little bend and add some shape to this piece. This wagon wheels come in quite handy for a lot of projects. There's a story behind this as well that I'll get to on another episode. So there, we got a little shape to it. Doesn't have to be exact. Again, this is all on the inside, but it'll help us form the outer parameter to start laying in those vertical bars. I'm going to add a little more curvature here on the vise to give this rod a little more shape. All right, let's go see how it fits. So let's fit this top piece one more time. Make sure we Happy with the corners and the radius. All right, that looks good. We can work with that. Then we'll trim up the edges as we need to once we get everything else fitted in. So what I want to do next is straighten out this dent and this edge right here. This way, when we lay the bars on here, we got a nice true surface to get everything fitted to. So let's get out the hammer and dolly and start shaping this. Now that we have our 4 pieces in to create our framework for the grill, I can go ahead and start welding these. I got the 2 sides cut, top and bottom. And then at that point, we'll have a nice structure to start building off of with the vertical bars. So let's get the welding machine out and fire it up and get to it. So now that we got the outer framework parameter tack welded together, I'm going to start with the center bar, which is the most critical, and then we'll evenly space everything outward. I did pre-measure everything with a rough estimate of my spacing. I'm going to use another 3/8 rod as a space for the gap between each vertical rod, and that should put us equally right almost to the edge. So let's go ahead and get this tack welded in and hope for the best. All right, we're done. Not just kidding. We got that first piece in, and we're going to take it over to the hot rod and fit it in position. That's what we're dealing with so far. Yeah, we'll get it mounted. We'll take a visual of how straight that is. We'll get some measurements, see how critical we want to get. So let's bring it over to the hot rod and get it bolted up. So I got the grill shell bolted square to the frame, sitting on top there like factory. Visually, it looks great. Very happy with the center bar. Looks to be square. I did take some measurements to basically see the center point and it does match out to be on center. So we're going to go with that, and we're going to start building off of this as our reference. I'm going to use another piece of 3/8 rod as my spacer. We'll cut another length to fit there for the bar and keep going all the way across in both directions until we get the grill shell completed. All right, let's get this thing mounted back onto the frame and get a better look at things. Got all the fabrication and welding done. I think it's looking real nice. All right, let's just get that tightened up with the wrench. Well, there you have it, our custom fabricated grill insert for our 24 Dodge Brothers Roadster. Very happy with how it turned out. It's got a nice traditional clean look to it. The 3/8 rod, they're strong enough to where I don't need any crossbars for extra support, which just gives it an ultra clean look in between each spot there, and plenty of openness to cool the radiator, which hopefully that will be our next video, to get that installed and the hoses hooked up. But for now, this was our goal and we accomplished it. So small victories here on getting the hot rod back on the road. Well, that does it for this video. Be sure to check out my past videos on some of the other projects which we'll be getting back onto, like Maybelline, the 1960 custom T-Bird. And speaking of custom, we have the Bernardo Brothers custom truck, the 48 GMC. So if you're not familiar with those, check back on my older videos for details on those projects, and stay tuned for future videos. Thanks for watching.